Okay, welcome everyone. It feels really strange tonight for some reason. The acoustics for my uh, my headphones in, but we're back. City of Eyes, level 17, D&D, Friday night, 8 o'clock, at least 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. for me. Everyone will be all over the place, no doubt. And let's see. Well, I'll give a bit of a summary of where we got to last week. You spent a long time in the library, continuing to dig and fossick around. You eventually found some references to and an indentation for a key, and using that, found your way to the Dancing Spider, an inn where there was references to, and you think that your quarry was on their way there as well, or maybe got there ahead of you. However, you encountered, I think, an old woman in a room. Each room of this inn was accessible from the stair, and but you had to have the key to that area to be able to access it. So I'm realising I'm hunched right forward here. Looks really strange. You found a dagger called the Wicked Blade, and found a fragment of mirror, looked shattered, or a shard, turned into a hand mirror, which seems like it's a piece of a much larger thing. And this Wicked Blade apparently is particularly useful against the thing on the stair, the thing that guards the stair, or at least can keep it at bay. And you've decided, after a bit of a rest, to step back onto the stair to head back into the city proper. And I can see on screen there's 6 of you here. We don't have Ashtar today, so let's just assume that she's with Spike, operating that somehow. She's quite capable of navigating the stair herself. And so the 5 of you, with Wild, the little flibbertigibbet octopus cephalopod come familiar, is also with you. And you find yourselves, as you can see, on the stair, mist going up and down. It's completely black. Your dark vision does kick in, and you can see it's concealed somewhat in patches and not in others, and that's where the fog sort of can constrain your vision. But it's not complete. It's not pea soup by any means. So much so that looking beneath you, you can see this black, impenetrable glob of darkness slowly rising through the mist towards you. Riddle, you, however, see something much worse. Some 2 glowing eyes from within that, and 2 great wings slowly beating as it rises up towards you all. I guess, Sir Lottle, let's assume that you've got the Wicked Blade for now, seeing as I think Ashtar had it, but she's not here tonight, so...
Okay, I don't have the stats or anything.
Well,
I think it was like it had a crazy crit range. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Same.
Make us in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just...
15 to 20 crits. Disadvantage on saves against madness.
Okay. You're sounding a little...
touching that thing.
You're sounding a little bit sound boothy, Mavis. You might want to move the microphone a little bit further away or something. I've turned it down.
That?
Yeah, that sounds okay. I'll just make modifications as I need to as we kick off. So let's just do a quick roll call to see how everyone's going. Like, how's their character? What's their current state? What are they doing just now as you have approached? We're not in an initiative or anything by any means, but so Riddle.
If I've got eyes locked on this great thing, I am wide-eyed and about to call out an alarm and finding the fastest way out of there.
Okay. Well, let's assume you call out so much that everyone can look down and over the edge and see.
Be like, guys, our friend's back. Can
Yes.
we go now?
Yeah. How about you, Lauren? What have you got in hand?
As we were in the stairwell, he's got his hand crossbow in his hand, kind of. This thing has whooped his ass before, so he's also super keen to get out of here.
Okay. And Diki, newest member of the party.
Yeah, she's not quite certain why everybody's so scared of it, but she looks over, like, she's getting the vibe that this is something to be avoided.
Okay.
She looks over her shoulder at Henry and she's like, get out of here, sir.
Okay. Well, how about you, Criella?
Riella's not really had a necessarily bad interaction with it yet, but she remembers it just kind of absorbing everything she did to it last time.
Yep.
So she's prepared to just run.
Okay. And lastly, I think, Mavis? Solotl. I'm looking at your Discord name here.
Yeah, sorry for the confusion.
That's all right.
Am I also attuned to the dagger? Because I think we spent some time in there.
Yeah, let's presume that you've attuned to it at the point that Ashtar decided to follow you through a little while later.
Okay, well then Xenos will brandish his brand new silver teeth,
Okay.
take out the dagger out of its sheath,
Okay.
and start making his way towards the front of the group.
Okay. All right. So let's have everyone roll initiative then.
Mm-hmm.
As the Aya Broken ascends.
Everyone gets bonus. I keep forgetting it's +5.
Okay.
Who's moving
Oof.
10 feet of Xenos.
I've got last week's to get rid of, but that's okay.
So it's +6 to initiative. I think that's everyone.
28 then.
Okay.
I set that as a modifier.
Okay, that's my aura.
Okay.
10 feet.
1, 2, 3. Who am I missing? Looks like you, Criella. I'm going to add you.
28.
Oh, I see it. 28. Yeah. I can manually do it. That's okay. All right. So straight into it. Action stations. Bit of an intro, and you did just step through a door to and face and hear this thing approaching last time. Criella, you've got your back to the wall there, so you're 5 feet away from the stair. You can't quite see the thing because of the angle through the floor towards the darkness that Deke and Riddle, more than anyone else, is sort of pointing out. There's a free passage going up the stairs, past Wild, if you choose. What do you want to do?
How high up is it to the next layer? Like if she went straight up. You've found before that if you dash, a full dash is enough to probably get to the next platform. No, I mean flying straight upwards. Would it? How far?
What's your fly speed? Is it the same?
30.
Okay, so you won't do it in 30 feet, but you could dash to get there, and still have some left over.
Okay. I'm gonna fly, I guess, just up 15 feet. And can I see it at all? Now that I'm a bit higher up?
So you're going to fly straight up in the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to move you off to the side a little bit just to simulate that you're up in the air somewhat. So once you go up about 15 feet or so, you can see the darkness beneath you.
Okay. I'm just gonna firebolt it, I guess.
Okay. Can you can't see it because it's just this glob of blackness, but you can sort of target the center of it if you want to do that.
Yeah. $27 to hit.
Okay, and just roll again. We'll take the lowest. It's a disadvantage.
Oh yeah. 14.
Okay, so you all see the glob of darkness sort of move a little bit as it sort of just lazily peels off to one side as the firebolt goes sailing into the darkness. You don't see what happens beyond that, but doesn't seem to land. You don't hear anything.
And then I'm gonna activate Blade Song.
All right, just for shits and giggles.
Protection.
Okay, Lauren.
So it's still in distinguished shape at the moment. It's not.
It's still a 15, 20 foot wide globe of darkness. To you?
Right. I am going to use my very fancy new stick
Okay.
and cast light, just a cantrip. It's nothing fancy, but I want to put it in the middle of the stairwell.
Okay.
And because everybody likes a little bit of light.
Okay.
That's an action, and for a bonus action, he's going to say a little bit of a limerick, kind of a, as a bolstering, encouragement to Fiala, because the fact that she's flying is, scary, and I'll give her inspiration.
Okay. That's to Criella?
Yep.
Okay, so just put some sort of colourful dot or something on your token so that we know that you're the inspired one, Criella. As Lauren's singing your praises down there.
Can I still move?
Yeah.
Then yeah, can I just move my full movement speed as high up the stairs as I can?
Okay, so that would be to the south. 10, 20, 30 feet will get you to almost, 90 degrees around the stairs. Is that where you want to be?
Can I hold a movement? Not really.
Not really. Ready in action.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I will move half that way. I don't want to be too far in front, but I don't want to get left behind either.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. As the whole throng does the same thing. So that's Deaky, right?
No, that's a Lauren.
Oh, I moved the wrong person, sorry.
Yeah,
I moved. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Shuffling the coconuts and see who's underneath. Okay. So you at what altitude is this light spell, Lauren?
It's about just straight out at shoulder height.
Okay, so you can see a little blue dot that I've put out there. That's a light spell, and that should be generating enough light for you to see. Now, as the Eye of Broken comes hurtling up, angry now that there's light in the room, it seems, and also angry at being attacked, and feeling hungry. And the wingspan, it comes up and flies into through the light, and as it does, the light spell and the darkness surrounding it cancel each other out, so that you can now see, any of you with dark vision can see this gargoyle-like creature, but with really elongated arms and fingers, glowing pinpoints of red light for eyes, and some sort of tendrils or things hanging off it all over the place, like hair, but they're sort of rubbery tubules. And it continues its flight and comes up to you, Criella. It looks at you and tries to affix you with its gaze. You need to do a saving throw. I think you're too far away from Solotl at this point.
Yeah, because 15.
Yeah, charisma saving throw, Criella.
You can use inspiration.
You can choose to use that after you see what you roll.
21.
21.
I think I'll
need-
keep that.
Do you want? You're not using your inspiration, or you happy with that one?
Yeah, I think I'm happy with that.
Okay. It tries. You can feel your soul wrenching, trying to be pulled out through your own eyes. That doesn't happen, however. But you do take 7 points of necrotic damage from its gaze as it comes hurtling in.
What save that was?
Sorry?
What kind of save was that?
It was a charisma saving throw.
Oh, then I'll use my reaction to use Vigilant Rebuke.
What's Vigilant Rebuke?
Whenever you or a creature you can see within 30 feet succeeds on Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma saving throw, you can use your reaction to do 2d8 plus 4 force damage to the creature that forced the saving throw.
Okay. All right. So what does it have to do again?
Nothing. I just deal damage to it.
Oh, okay. All right. It's just a bit of a backhander for daring to mess with people's minds.
Ignore the second one. My mouse is weird. Sometimes just double clicks.
Okay.
Real quick. Last time, did you guys have a long rest? Because I wasn't. I had to leave early. So.
Yeah, we stayed at Cicero, right? Once.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Vigilant Rebuke goes off, and it continues and closes that last bit of distance there. And Criella attacks you. What's your armor class?
20 with Blade Song.
Okay. It misses you with a bite, and then with a claw, however. Lands a critical hit.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So this is critical. This critical hit's going to do 40, 50, 60 damage.
Okay.
Runch.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Okay, you uncannily you sort of lean back, do your Neo Matrix thing, and take 30 damage across the belly from the Aya Broken as it tries to disembowel you, unsuccessfully. Okay, and as this thing flies up to you, Criella, this light has been snuffed out, and it seems to be leaking this black ether from all over its body. It just sort of generates it, and within a few moments after flying through that light, you find this inky blackness swirling all around you, and you are plunged into darkness. The rest of you above, looking up, can see that the globe of darkness is slowly growing around this thing, and say slowly, within a few moments it has completely encompassed both the creature and Criella. They're pretty much side by side. It's trying to sort of grapple or claw or rip the face off Criella, but you can hear her sort of deftly sort of swooping and swooshing all over the place. But that's all you can see. Solotl, what do you want to do?
Okay. It's just a big bonus action. I need to check my spell. Yes, as a bonus action, I'll cast Holy Weapon on the dagger.
Okay.
That's sheds bright light in 30-foot radius. Dim light in additional 30 feet. and it gives the weapon additional 2d8 radiant damage on hit.
Okay. So holy weapon goes off. What are you casting it on? The dagger.
The dagger, yeah.
Okay. All right. So that goes off, and that light once again is going to negate the darkness around the Eye of Broken.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I can't see the token.
Yeah, just assume you know where it is. I can fix that. I'll fix it up shortly.
Yeah, I assume it's like somewhere around here.
Yeah.
So I'll move it towards it and start swinging the dagger.
It's in the sky above you. You can't reach it.
Oh, above me. How far?
15 feet at least.
10 feet.
Okay. That complicates things. Okay. I don't really have range stuff. I would told the dead on this. I guess.
You
can see it, right? Because the darkness will
Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's there we go in the chat. So wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It lands a 20. What's that?
Yeah, that saves.
It's going to save. Okay. So that's your bonus and your action. Any movement you want to do, Solotl?
I'll just stand like directly below it. And that's it.
All right. You're on.
With important stare.
You cannot be directly below it unless you're happy to step off into nothingness.
Oh, okay. Then the closest point to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're looking cross. Deaky,
Hello.
what do you want to do?
Can I see? Does it have a horn or something?
It does. It has 2.
Can I cast a spell on one of its horns?
You can. Yeah, you can target it with a spell.
I'm gonna cast daylight
Okay.
on its horn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it lasts an hour.
Bright light, which is a point on an object you're holding, or one that isn't being wanted. The light shines from the object, moves with it completely. Okay, well, this is not an object; it's a creature.
Okay, so I can't cast it on that.
No, but you can select a point where it is, so that it's in the area.
Well, that's why I picked horn, because horn's usually something different, like it grows out.
Ah, yeah. It's still it.
Yeah.
It's about targeting an object or targeting a creature is a different thing.
Are there lights on, like things on the side of the room?
Sorry, are that?
Actually, can I just target
Yep.
the walls and light the walls up?
Yeah, sure. Well, it's a point. It's a point you see, but remember it's 60-foot radius. So.
Yeah. So let's just light the room.
Yep. Light it up, Dickie. How's that looking?
Looks good.
Okay, boom! Light goes off. Remember, it's 60-foot radius, so yeah, that's enormous. You could do it something like that. Okay, and what's daylight going to do? Or nothing particular unless it's affected.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it's going to do. So
Sure.
You're going to have to tell me.
No worries. So the light bathing this area is washing across it. It cringes from the sight. It definitely does not like it. You don't see it like burning away like acid or something like that, like a shadow might be affected. But this is completely negating its perpetual generation of darkness, of dark ether.
Awesome.
Do you want to move at all?
Let me check because I can. while the ether's gone, I'm going to use my bonus action. Can I use a spiritual weapon bonus action after casting them?
No. Spiritual weapon is still a spell, and you can only do a cantrip with another spell.
So I will float. How far away is it from me?
About 15 feet, maybe 20,
Okay,
I think.
so I can fly up and actually attack it
Yeah.
with a dagger or something.
Yep.
What have I got? I'm just looking what I've got done. I got my mace.
Okay. So you take wing as well, fly straight into the throng. Natural one with a mace though, and as it avoids your swing. And as you're concentrating on this daylight bathing the whole area. Riddle, what do you want to do?
I'm sensing a theme with our attacks here, guys. I'm just a bit of light. With that in mind, I would like to cast Crown of Stars.
Okay.
So 7 radiant orbs start floating around me, and I'm going to use a bonus action to throw one at him.
Okay, I'll see if is there a crown token? That would be cool, but maybe not. No, not really, but you do get a crown of stars. This is the sort of radiant.
Crown of Stars,
Yeah, okay.
And so with my bonus action, I'll throw one at him.
Okay.
31 to hit.
All right. Armor class 20 is a hit. Armor class 31's a hit.
What? Oh, that's right. I leveled up since I last used it. Apparently 43.
Wow. All right. So
I only get 7 of these.
okay. I've got the red dot on you with a 6, so it's showing how many stars motes you've still got orbiting your sun. Okay, 43 damage, crikey.
Nice.
4d12, so...
So, yeah, 11, 10, 10, and 12. Amazing rolls.
Okay. Are you seeing your health bar? You do get a bit of an idea of how damaged it is.
And I'm going to step back to stand next to Zerlotl and go, haha.
There we go. Cop that. All right, Criella, what do you want to do? You're singing and dancing there, dodging, swooping.
I can see it now again.
You can.
Light. Okay. I'm going to first swing at it with my short sword.
Okay, roll to hit.
30.
Armor class 30 hits.
And that does 7 damage.
Okay.
And then
And is-
I'm going to...
Just so I know, is that a magical sword?
No, it is not.
Okay. So you're finding that it's resistant to the damage, but it is taking some of it.
Okay. And then I'm going to swing at it with the cat's eye shard.
Okay.
17 to hit.
17 misses as it dodges aside.
Okay. Then I'm gonna fly down so I'm back on the landing so people can actually hit attacks.
Okay. Now, can you do that without it getting a free strike on you?
I hit it, meaning I have... What is it?
What is it?
Fancy footwork. Meaning
Okay.
it can't do opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And then
So-
I'm going to... I've also got a extra attack, which I'm going to cast Firebolt with.
Okay.
22.
Armor class
to
20.
hit.
Armor class 22 hits. This should be quite a cantrip.
29 damage.
All right, 29. This is where we start to see cantrips go bonkers.
And seeing as light seems to be a thing, when I cast that, my... I'll put that in chat.
Ooh.
There's light emitting from me. 30
Okay.
feet.
All right, so you look on fire. Your sort of hellish flames are immolating you, but doing no damage, of course. Flames of Phlegathos. Awesome. Okay, so
Amazing.
well, that was Criella. Aloran, you're still off to the side there, down to the south of the stair. You're probably almost level with the melee in the sky.
Is it looking hurt?
Yes, you should be able to see it's.
The green bar hasn't moved for.
Yeah.
It's
Unless something.
yeah, it's pretty low.
Okay. All right.
It's well, I say it's pretty low. It's still 3/4.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's taking some damage.
It is
It's
injured.
better than
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
done before. So Aloran's going to take a little bit of heart in the fact that we seem to have figured something out. Not that he has many light spells, but he is going to cast Summon Fae.
Okay.
And put it a little face spirit on the other side of the creature, with the idea that it might give Criella and Diki some flanking,
Okay.
as it acts as my ally, and shoot off a inspiration boost to Diki as well.
Okay. So summon Fae. What's that going to? How does that work? How does that work?
Manifest in an unoccupied space. You choose a mood, which I'm going to choose fuming, because that means it gives
The angry pixie.
Faye has advantage on its next attack roll. Oops, crumbs. And I don't think it can take an action on its first round.
Okay.
But it's this nice little bright face spirit that kind of, or at
Okay.
least
I think it should say something like it takes turn immediately after you or something like
I
that.
think. Yep.
The end.
My mouse just decided to disintegrate into pieces for a
Ah.
second, so it's fine.
Well, there it is. It appears behind the Eye of Broken. It looks like some sort of semi-bald bird-like creature
Awesome.
with black pits for eyes,
Love it.
like some sort of demented baby owlbear.
Diki's kind of freaked out for a moment because it looks like some sort of half dead, buried bird. But
Yeah. Okay. So, Aloran, that has appeared. I will add a turn for it into the thing. If you want to roll an initiative, I think it rolls unless it says it goes straight after you.
It goes straight after me.
Okay. In which case, it will get to act now.
Right. So then it has a multi-attack with a melee weapon attack with a. I don't know if it's magic damage. Anyway, it's a.
I think just rolled a hit, and
We'll
we'll
roll a hit. We'll go from there, right?
Yeah,
1d6 plus 3. That's damage. All right. We'll just. Put that down. And that's a miss.
Okay, but it's squawking and squeaking, and it's like an angry disease parrot.
Angry little kind of
Well,
roll. Awesome.
what's its to hit bonus? So it's just flat 11.
So let me just bring open. It says, it is reach 5 foot, one target, 1d6 plus 3 plus the spell's level, piercing damage plus 1.1d6 force damage. Hit.
Yeah, but 2 hit, there should be like a 2
2
hit bonus.
hit.
Yeah, it's your
Nope.
your proficiency bonus or something along those lines, I think.
Right. So then my proficiency bonus is 6, so that's a 17, which
Okay.
is still not quite a 20.
Not going to hit. No.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's there attacking. The Eye
Yeah.
of Broken turns its gaze upon you, Diki, and can you roll a charisma saving throw? Okay, 27.
Or something.
You take 6 damage of necrotic as it tries to do something and fails.
Okay, I'm gonna vigilant rebuke again. Since I already went, I should have my reaction back.
Yep.
Actions, reactions. There we
All right. What type of damage is it?
go. Force.
Okay. All right. It takes another set of damage, and this time tries to bite you, Diki. Hitting armor class 25, doing 41 damage. The bite missed last time. Sorry, 41. There's an additional 14 on top of that, so 55, or just deduct the 14 if you haven't yet
Yeah.
from your token. Are you doing it on your token as well, just so I can?
Oh, yeah.
And it comes around with one of those long claws as well. What's your armor class, Diki?
13.
13. All right, so it's going to hit with that as well. Doing another 37 damage. The 37 is force. The bite is necrotic. Don't know if that matters for you or not.
No, I really. No.
So you're still showing up as 61. I see. Okay. Is your red the damage? Is that how you're working it?
Yeah, I'd use red for my health bar.
Okay. If you
Oh, do you want me to use green?
yeah, I've got your maximum in green, and so if we just put it to 61, the green line will then sort of slide down. We'll see. Oh, it should be 60 something, isn't it? 66.
No, it's now 24.
Oh my god.
But after all
God.
those extra hits.
Yes. Okay. Solotl, you've just witnessed this Eye Broken go berserk on Diki, and Diki, you're going to have to save, I think, if it's concentration for the daylight, I believe.
Daylight's not concentration. No.
Oh, awesome. Okay, Solotl, back to you.
Okay. I assume now with this weapon is striking range, so I'll run up and take my first swing. But then does the dagger get a bonus to hit?
You've just stepped off the balcony.
Yeah, you can't
Okay.
beat it. We're fine.
Oh, it's still fine. Okay,
Yes.
Never mind that. How far?
Probably about 20 feet up from you, 20 feet away from you.
Oh wait, but how far up? If I were to jump, for example.
15 feet up. If you can
That's
jump
amazing.
15, if you,
Mhm.
I don't think
No,
you're going to be able to jump it without some sort of augmentation.
Yeah. Okay, then I guess the only thing I can do is to cast commands at it.
Okay.
I will yell out, land.
What word?
Land.
Land.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a wisdom saving throw. DC 18.
Okay. It fails it.
So on its next turn, he has to use its action and movement or whatever in order to fulfill the command.
Yep.
And there's nothing else. I think.
Command. Speak one word. Must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or for the commander on its next turn. The spell's no effect if the target is undead. If it doesn't understand your language, the command is directly harmful to it. And we've done in the past, just so you're aware, that if you give it a command that is going to cause it to die from free strikes or take those, then it's not going to just cop them. Okay, no worries. Good.
Okay.
So you say land, and that'll be when its next activates.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I would like to move somewhere where I guess directly below it, right here.
Okay.
So some spot where I sort of would expect it to run.
Okay. All right. Well, you can move to where you expect it to run.
Mhm.
And Diki, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I was gonna cast a spell on it, but now I probably should cast a spell on myself.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
All right. At 4th level. 42 back. Anything else you want to do? Any bonus action or movement?
Oh, what did I do?
And then Riddle. While DQ's adjusting the health there as she soups up again, what do you want to do, Riddle?
My ultimate plan is to throw 3 Eldritch Blasts, followed by another Crown of Stars mode.
Okay, all right. Eldritch
This
Blast.
thing's getting smashed. So that's 3,
16 misses.
16, 23.
23 hits.
What's the damage for that while I'm here? 10. And the third one, 19.
19 hits.
The second Eldritch Blast that hits does 13.
Okay.
And that Crown of Stars does 29 this time, I think?
All right, and hits with a 25, yes.
29.
This creature is now badly wounded, in tatters. Holes through its wings. Criella, what do you want to do?
My plan is to fly up, hit it once with each weapon, and then firebolt it again.
Okay. You fly up.
Sword.
28 hits. Damage.
9.
Okay. Left hand.
16 to hit,
16's a miss.
and then fly back down.
Okay.
Firebolt. Unnatural 20 to hit.
Okay. An unnatural 20 hits.
21 damage.
All right. Okay. Aloran.
Amazing. Lauren's just going to shoot a couple of, as his hand crossbow is out.
Okay.
And ouch, that's a 19.
No, I'm class 19. With your
Yeah.
hand crossbow, you spike it with the crossbow. Doof, as it
Nice.
recoils in shock. I've been hit with a weapon.
Oh my god.
Roll to hit. Roll your damage.
So that's just 8 piercing, but I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Psychic Blades,
Okay.
which is just an 8 extra damage if I hit it with a weapon attack.
Oh, okay. Normally you'd have to do that before, unless it helps. You can do it as a reaction after hitting.
No, it's when you hit a creature with a weapon attack. You can spend a bardic inspiration to do an extra 8d6
Oh.
psychic damage.
Awesome. Okay. All right, so you need to do an extra 23. So it gets this little pinprick from the bunk, this crossbow bolt, and then suddenly feels
Massive headache.
real depressed, and ready to lay down. That's you, Aloran. Now, Mr. Flappy at the back there, the owlbear baby.
Yep, he's going to swing his awesome sword. Multi-attack. So the first one is my proficiency is going to miss.
Okay.
Yes, very much. He's just swinging
Does.
his round. The second one is probably going to be just as bad. And so he gets 1d6 plus my Sorry guys, I just needed to
That's
pull
okay.
it back open again. And so that's 6 plus 3 plus 8 points of damage.
Okay. All right. So the little Fey lands a scratch on the thing, and it hisses at you all. It folds its wings around itself as if it's like just going to drop, like a scuba diver might off the back of a boat, and cocoons itself like hugging itself with its own wings, and tries to move safely out of your range, Diki, to avoid getting clobbered with your mace as it backs away, and then it drops into like a free fall and drops down.
Can I try attacking it as it goes?
It's done like a disengage effectively, unless you've got something that can bypass that, like Sentinel or whatnot. And I think, Diki, you're the one flying there, so you can see the darkness like a pebble dropping down a well. You can see it sort of vanish, and eventually it drops out of beneath your dark vision. In the daylight, obviously. And you can hear it sort of crying a pain of hatred and pain as well. Maybe a tinge of fear.
Well, we'll think twice about coming after us again. But should we go down after it?
Well, that's what I was gonna think.
Shall we
I was
finish it
thinking of
off?
doing.
That is the purpose of the blade.
So that's all point
Let's
out with
go.
the dagger.
I'd say let's go down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone forms up into their little ruckus.
Yeah. Xerolto up front.
Slottle at the front.
I think
Owlbear at the back.
Kriya.
Well, actually, I think just keep flying. and
Yeah, that's
follow
what I was
them
gonna
step.
say.
Okay, yeah.
Kriya's flying alongside.
Okay. So you can sort of...
I would still suggest flying behind Xerolto and within 10 feet, just in case. And also, I know I can because I'm holding concentration. Yeah. Come on. Just stay up.
Stay up close.
All right, moving us to a different map.
Mm-hmm.
You're not too sure where you are. The last you went in here was at the Shrine of the Red Lady. Ah, there we go.
Very briefly.
Okay, and you start to go down. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And you go down, running Scooby-Doo style. The whole gang is post-hasting it down the stairs. And eventually, spiralling down, you come to another doorway.
Unless someone stops, Creola's just keeping on going.
Okay, I'm just gonna move you. As you see this sort of orange light from the door that you're at. You can continue upwards if you choose.
Of course.
So we're going down.
You can continue downwards, sorry.
Yeah, I guess because we get to the bottom of this.
I'm getting there, hold on. Okay, and you continue down. And find yourself at the doorway, which you know leads to or from Cicero's.
No sign of the eye broken?
No. It continues down further as well.
So we'll just keep treading on.
And you, let's see. Which of you has the highest gap between intelligence and charisma?
I think that should be Ellerin now.
That's right. Aloran, what's the gap between your intelligence and your charisma?
12.
Okay. All right.
What happened to you? What happened to you?
I got this amazing stick, but it cost me 6 ability points.
Whereas Lauren now says, I got stick that go boom. Not so smart now.
And it's a staff of the Magi, but yeah, it cost a lot.
Wait, so your intelligence went up or your intelligence went down?
My intelligence and wisdom both, because you could split it over the 3 casting, so intelligence,
Okay.
wisdom, or charisma. And so I took 4 off intelligence and 2 off wisdom, which are both now 6 and 10 respectively.
And then put it...
And that
Right.
that gave it to these kind of weird auction guys, you know, the auction house?
Yeah.
And they gave me in return a staff of the Magi.
Alright.
I think the feeling we should sell something back. Doesn't have to be the staff. Anything good we find, let's sell it to them. So we get it back.
Okay. Well, I'll give you
Lovely.
a check, Aloran,
Yeah.
targeting your intelligence with your charisma.
So I'm rolling an intelligence save, or just intelligence roll? Roll a d20.
No, you're rolling a charisma roll, and your target number is your intelligence.
Ah, right, gotcha. Sorry.
This is your sort of gullibility factor. How
Yeah,
much did you? You passed by 15 or something?
Loads. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So, guys, you all looked at Lauren, and Lauren says, wow, this place is amazing. It looks like the stair goes one way. From here, we can keep going one of 5 different ways. And I can take whichever path I choose just by deciding to, thinking about it.
Can you choose the path that leads us to thy broken?
Sure, why not? Let's do it.
Okay. Can you roll a D5 for me?
A D5.
Yeah. We'll just re-roll 6s. That'll do.
Just one 6?
Yeah. Okay. All right, so you continue down. Lauren says, this way, getaway gang. And you all go herring off. And let's see. Whoops. In this direction. And you find yourselves at this red arched door with what looks like a slot. Lauren, you think that you're back somewhere near the dancing spider, maybe another room or something. You can continue going down.
Is there any evidence of the creature?
No.
Down? Yes. I'm assuming so, yes.
Okay. Can you roll me a D4
Sure.
and do another one of those checks for me?
Yeah. So that's the D4. And that's a charisma check.
Okay. All right, in this sense, you think that there's probably less ways to go from here, maybe 3 or so. But you come to another door.
Does this one feel familiar as well?
No, it doesn't. There's 3 steps leading up to it from the landing. I'm just going to bring some more doors to be visible to you all. I think the last lot. Let's see. You can see the picture of it now. Can you see it now? Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Lauren, what do you want to do?
Again, any sign of I know it's called the Infinite Stair.
Yes.
But any sign of the creature?
No sign of the creature. You can stop and do a investigation around this place if you want.
Yeah, that would be great. Although it is not my best roll, so I'd probably look to Criella.
Yeah, I can do investigation.
Yep, Creola, you can as soon as you see Eloran looking around, you can do the same thing.
20.
Okay.
Unnatural.
Okay. It looks like there's some sort of marking on the door. Like probably one that's been scratched there.
Can I, is there any, does it look like a message written, or?
Yeah, it looks like it might be a code.
I'd relay that to the rest of the group, I guess.
Okay.
Does anyone recognize this in any way? Do we...
Would it look familiar to any of us? Should we do any sort of checks, or is it very unfamiliar to all of us?
It's regular sort of common letters. It's just some sort of code. You'd have to try and think about how to rearrange them or figure out the sequence, or if you know what I mean, to figure out.
What would you roll for that?
Investigation.
Yeah, just investigation.
Can Briella try and decipher it?
It's intelligence based.
Oh,
Okay.
this is right up on Lauren's alley.
Yeah.
I
You seem
nailed
sure
it.
doing it.
I think Briella's gonna try and do it.
Okay. All right. Awake. Go for it, Creola.
20.
Ooh, nice.
A lot of 20s, man.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that was a 2, but I can't get below 20.
Okay. It's deciphered. It just says Snerians.
Oh,
What does it say? Something like a name.
Yeah.
is that the magic house? The...
Snerians bookstore is the place where you went.
Yeah, that
And
Oh.
not-
You could go back there today.
a book place.
Yes, we do need to go back there today.
What was
Water
it
breathing.
that?
It's tomorrow.
What was it that he was trading for?
It was you buying.
Silver.
Oh, it was just over, yeah.
Anyway, we should keep looking for this creature.
Alright. Briella's gonna suggest, hey Diki, why don't we fly down, just straight down the middle, and see if we can catch up with it and bring it back up.
Okay, I'm gonna cast light on my mace,
Okay.
just so we
I'm
can
go-
see a bit better.
Yep.
I'm going, yeah.
Okay, so you'll go a lot faster than the rest of the party. So I guess you can you can keep making your way down the stairs, but or you were just asking everyone else to stay put.
Stay put, because I can gigantic jar it and then bring it back up.
Okay.
If I can.
Yep.
That'd
All right.
be brilliant. How about 40 that more?
Can I come?
Riddle.
Can Riddle come?
How are you doing it, Riddle?
I've got levitate, so I can just fall until I hit, and just.
Oh yeah, I think levitate's going to be a lot slower though. You can't sort of dash levitate. It's
Oh no! I'm going to cast levitate if I see the bottom or I see it.
Oh, that's
I'm
tricky.
gonna
That's
fall.
tricky. That's tricky. Feather falls more to stop you, arrest you from that.
Okay.
You could just levitate and hitch to one of the fly guys, and they just pull
I'll
you.
do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Like
How long does levitate last?
10 minutes, but I
Oh, okay.
cast it unlimited,
Yeah.
at will.
Also, with levitate, even if it ends, you fly down safely to Earth.
Levitate.
Also, before they reach it, Creola's gonna
One
stop
of my
and just,
eldritch
if we do find it.
invocations, so I can cast it at will.
Yep. Okay. So you can levitate, target yourself, up to 20 feet, remain suspended there for the duration while you're concentrating. The target can move by pushing or pulling. That's the sort of slow space type movement. Spaceship. 0G. You can change your altitude by 20 feet in either direction. If you're the target, you can move up or down as part of your move. So that's changing your direction. Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which must remain. So like push it around like a floating balloon. Doesn't look like you can just sort of switch it off or on.
Yep.
Or I can get some wings, but that seems overkill.
Yeah.
I just figure I've got these floating balls it didn't like, and I've got better vision to see it than everyone else.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. I mean,
if you're the target, you can move up or down, otherwise you can use your action to move the target, which must remain with the spells.
because it would make her.
Ah, yes. Okay. So, I'll
we
just
push her.
yeah, that's right. So if she just floats there, like you're basically like walking through the zoo with a balloon. It's just got a riddle attached to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All right. So that'll.
I can
that'll
tie that up to the backpack or something.
okay. So
Yeah, I'll hold her leg.
all right. You got a flying.
I'll where to put it.
All right.
I'll just give you my tail.
Away on my arm.
Ah, yes.
Oh yeah, you've got a tail. I'll grab your tail. My tail will wrap around your tail.
Okay.
Then-
All right. You link tails. Wave everyone goodbye and drop off, and goes hurtling down. You sail through sort of 60, 120, 180, 240. It's a bit hard to say exactly how many feet you're going, but you know, it's maybe been 10 minutes or so. And after,
Recast
you're not in free fall. You wouldn't want to be in free fall because you can't just easily arrest yourself
Yeah.
with just regular wings. They'll break if you go too fast. But you can start to slow yourselves down as eventually you go past a door that you recognise, one that went to the insane angel in the shattered temple.
Wait,
We're
we
back.
appear to be back at the top.
I was way out.
Should we just keep going?
No, we'll just stop here and wait for them to. Or which room do we want to exit at? Because we're just going to repeat.
Well, as you've passed a doorway, each time, Aloran, you've needed to make some sort of decision whether to go left, right, straight ahead sort of thing, even though you're descending down.
I thought we were waiting.
Oh, not Aloran,
No.
sorry. The other the three of you.
Riddle, I guess.
Yeah,
It's probably-
Riddle. And then Riddle, Riddle, Criella, and Diki. You then go past where you saw the Ghost Beholder. Now, where is it? Riddle,
I guess.
Criella, and Diki. I don't think I've even got you on this map at this.
I don't think I was there.
Yeah.
And I don't think Diki was either, so this is
That's
new
okay.
for us too.
And there's been no sign of the creature at all.
No.
No, but it could have taken a different path.
And the three of you go sailing past some other doors you don't recognise. I don't know if you're seeing those here, if I shift ping you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we keep going down, we can presumably we'll reach the others again.
And then you go past a red door that you know goes to the shrine of the Red Lady.
Okay, let's keep going and we can just catch up with the others again.
Eventually get to
Right.
another one.
Yep.
And at this point, there's a decision point. There's like probably 1, 2, 3, maybe 2 ways to go if you go south. And now that you think about it, if you decide to go back up, there's probably one of 2 ways you could go as well.
Your turn, Riddle.
Left? With she says with 0
You want to
confidence.
flip a coin?
I flip myself in the air. Whee! And
Okay.
whoever I left.
To front.
Well,
Okay. All right. So you go to left, and between the 3 of you, you find yourself at Cicero's.
looks like back on the right track. Let's just keep going down, I guess.
Yep.
And from here, you can probably try and think about the same pathway that you took.
Took before.
Yeah.
Starting to get patterns going.
Then you're back at the dancing spider. And where is everyone? I can't even see the rest of the piece. Oh, there they are.
They were at
Sneerings.
Snerians. And finally, from above, you hear these flapping of wings, guys, and you see a light approaching from above. And then you see Criella and Deke dragging Riddle along behind them as they descend towards you.
Well, that was peculiar.
I think we took a wrong down somewhere.
No, I
Yeah.
just think the staircase just repeats. The never-ending staircase. Just
I feel like we took the right down somewhere because we might not have found the others again. We'd
Fair point.
detoured.
Well, did you keep track of the turns?
No.
Absolutely, Riddle says as she shakes her head.
So where to now, gang?
Down.
Okay.
We've just been down.
Well, maybe this time will be different.
I
Perhaps.
suppose.
Wasn't there a door we hadn't recognised?
There was a few, in
Not
fact.
too far down?
If you look a
Maybe.
bit further behind you, there was a couple. Although they were temple doors, you can tell rooms that went onto a temple area. At least they all had the same door.
Weren't rangers those? Like one of them was the place where we found the key.
Yes.
Not the key, Crayola. And the other one was with all kind of magical stuff and the phylactery.
Yeah. And there was the flooded area and the insane angel. But there was a couple of other temple doors that you didn't open. Just you knew that they probably went to parts of the Shattered Temple.
Okay.
The creature must be somewhere near.
I mean, if you want to, I guess, explore some of the rooms, we could do that. Or
Well, we
try
can
some new
rule
paths,
some
but
rooms out. He's not at Cicero's.
yeah.
Creature cannot leave the staircase. We know that. Must be trapped.
So when it went down, it like got enveloped in like a cocoon or something, or did it just plummet straight
No,
down?
it sort of just plummeted straight down, like going into free fall. Not quite, but You know what I mean? Didn't bother to flap its wings.
Mm. Ceratosaurus is a simple lizard, just will keep going down.
Okay, so between the lot of you, do I have everyone? I can see Aloran there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing? I'm missing Diki.
No, no.
Are you there? Oh, yeah, there you are.
So, Lottie,
Yes.
Calvin rode so well on stealth, it's like he's not there.
It does. All right. When I grab new tokens fresh from the thing, it might not incorporate your current state, but at least you'll be able to see what's going on. Okay, so you start heading down.
Sorry, just out of curiosity, has it been over an hour since our last interaction with the big scary thing?
No.
No, cool.
Less than half that, maybe.
Cool.
Okay, and you get to a doorway, which I'll show you, one that you've not been through. And there's a short staircase leading up to it as well. There's a little bit of water leaking through under the doorway.
What does the water smell like?
Despair.
That's amazing.
It's water. Of course it smells
Are
like
there
despair.
any windows?
No.
Or is it just
Does
a
it
door?
smell salty? Ish,
No.
or
No.
plain water.
If I knock on the door, does it sound hollow behind it?
Well, you know that this probably shifts planes, so because you then just appear somewhere when you go through these doorways.
Okay.
But thumping on it, it sounds like there's air on the other side.
Shall we?
Shall we what? We're on the hunt.
Go through the door?
Keep getting distracted.
Open the door? I don't know.
Keep going down.
Preacher, you must finish it off first.
Or
Anything if you guys want to. Sure.
Okay. So, Aloran, you part the veil. Let's see.
Oh,
That looks like the prison.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And you find yourselves under rain in broken statuary, large boulders around the place. And some sort of whispering in the distance.
which direction does whispering come from?
It is the same whisper we heard the first time around. The air elementals.
Yeah, it could be that. It sounds like the wind.
Yeah.
I think they were called the crouching things. Okay.
Seems like it did end. Can we go back now?
Sure.
What is this place?
A prison. Derelict. Abandoned. Crawling with creatures.
I see.
But yeah, I guess for those who were with us, we already went through the place rather thoroughly, found some magical items, fought a divine humanity spider, and stuff.
So back through the door. We've been here. Need to move on.
Okay. Aloran, you start thinking about moving back, opening the door again. This is going to take some checks from you. Can you roll your first check for me?
Sure.
Okay, you successfully, reach through quite easily. You're getting quite adept at this now. And as you do, the rest of you can start to hear the bells tolling. You've heard, some inspiring, uplifting bells before, but these ones are droll, and you've heard these ones peal a number of times. And as they do, you feel this sense of dread, Solotl. The same sorts of thing that you have when you've sensed undead, with your divine sense.
Mm-hmm.
And you get that same sort of feeling, although there's, obviously you don't see anything around you.
Ellery, wait.
I'll run out toward the exit to see what's happening inside.
Okay. Run where, sorry? I missed that.
No, towards the exits, or rather the entrance.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. And have a look outside.
Okay. You have a look outside, and you see this old crone coming towards you. She's got a mask of porcelain across her face. Otherwise, across her, it's completely... I'm just going to move you back a little bit. This is when you would see it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's sort of striding purposely through the archway.
Mm-hmm.
And she's flanked by two sort of undead, smoky, ethereal creatures. You've recognised them from your past exploits. They're definitely wraiths. And this is Rosa. And she sort of points at you and says, "You!" And she pulls out a wand from within her sleeve.
Aye, indeed. You were given the chance for redemption, for freeing yourself of the dark arts. No more.
Okay. And I guess you're going into battle mode. I've cleared out the turn order, so if you want to add yourself in. Everyone else, you see Solotl far to the north, maybe about 50 feet away from you, Krella, the closest person. He went to check out his ears pricked up and he looked around. Something's amiss. He's raced to the north, and then he's sort of looking at the ground, looking around, and looks up and clearly is entering into a sort of martial stance.
Rayla's probably gonna go over.
I'll go. Okay, I'll get everyone to put themselves in initiative, and we'll go according to that.
Oh, I need to select my thing when I do it. I'll just roll again. There we go.
And what was my other roll? Where is it? Oh, yeah. Okay, so Criella, I can see 22. Riddle, you're on a 5. Deaky on a 1. Solotl on an 11. And who are we missing? I can't see.
Lauren, sorry, I didn't have my token selected.
I'll just select it and do it again.
Yeah.
The first one that works is the one we'll go with.
Okay, cool beans.
Riddle, your moats are still going if they're going to last an hour.
Yes, fantastic.
So I guess so does my Holy Blade.
Yes. Now, Eloran, how did you go with your initiative?
20.
Oh, nice one. Okay, so descending. Eloran, what's your dexterity plus?
It is +2.
Okay, just checking because we've got you're equal first with Rosa there. Okay, you're going to go first, which as it should be. Criella, what do you want to do? You're first off the cuff. You see Sir Lottle enter his martial stance.
Okay, and he's 50 feet away, correct?
I was just doing a bit of an estimate. 55 from you.
Okay, I'm gonna use, I guess, 30 of my movement. Whoops, I'm still in measuring mode. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. And what's that staircase bit? How high is that? If that's
Whereabouts? Oh, that's only just a couple of stairs going up, so you can bound up those if you want.
I guess I'm gonna dash.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try just hide around the corner over here?
Yeah, sure. Well, you can go and take full cover. If you can do it as a bonus action, because of your roguishness. Cool. Roll your stealth.
$34.
Okay. You don't know what she rolled, but you've rolled your 34. Lauren, what do you want to do?
I get within 30 feet of Servotal. That will do. And I'm going to cast Enlarge.
Nice.
Okay.
Which will change him into a large size, and he gets an extra D4 on weapon attacks. And advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Nice. Big Solotl.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's cool because my aura also gets bigger next to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Rosa goes. Okay. She casts a spell at you, Sir Lottle.
Expected.
Okay, get in there. Okay, casts a spell at you, and you find your mind being assaulted. You take 16 damage, and can you roll a intelligence saving throw?
Okay. Oh, 19.
Okay. Criella, you look at Solotl, and he looks confused a moment, and then goes completely slack-jawed.
Oh, that failed. It's hard.
And then I think Criella, you're hidden. You see her just back away and then go around the corner. You don't know where.
Okay.
Sorry, just quick question.
Yep.
Can I see Zerlotl and would I recognise the Slackjaw as I've got Feeble Mind and have cast it before?
Maybe not from this distance in the dark, but most likely, I guess, once you get close to him. It's the downside of this roll 20. You see the spell regardless of what the visible effect is, because you see it listed in the chat. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Lottle, your intelligence and charisma are both 1.
Mm-hmm.
A dog.
So yeah, so there's
A dog is about 3.
Yeah, I know. But I don't remember. I know I can't cast a spell, but I didn't remember if I used concentration on the spell that I already cast.
Let's assume you can't concentrate.
Okay.
Don't have the ability to concentrate.
Okay.
Is it you? It is you, Solotl. I don't think that there's anything that you can actively do here. I'll let you. You can do. You can be your own self. You can identify friends.
Enemies, and I can attack and stuff like that. I just can't cast spells and talk, and smart people things.
Well, it's not just smart people. You're not even a dumb person. Your intelligence is 1. You may lash out and attack someone who attacks your friends because you would know who your friends are. So, no, I've got no problem if someone gets attacked with you attacking whatever's attacking them.
Okay.
You can identify your friends and follow them and even protect them. So that even is a stretch, but you can do it.
Oh, okay. So I guess I do nothing.
Yep, but you could be sort of ready and wondering what the hell's going on, and you've still got, I guess, a dagger in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, Criella, you're the only one there that can see this, so I'm just going to show you.
Okay.
Riddle, what do you want to do?
I'm going to use my feline agility, which can double my speed for my turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to bolt up. I can move 60 feet. That should put me up to basically Zerlotl, if I'm counting properly.
Just do the measure, my snap. Yes, you can get to Solotl.
So I'll pop up to there.
And he looks around at you confusedly.
And I can see Rosa at the moment? Or?
No, you can't.
No.
But you've still got an action.
I am going to put a hand on his shoulder and go, "Come on, buddy, back to the others. Let's get out of the way."
Okay. I guess, are you going to take her hand, Solotl?
I don't understand language, so no.
No.
And I'm going to grab him and cast Dimension Door. Oh, wait, no, he's enlarged, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, never mind. Okay, I'm going to stand behind him then.
Come on, big fella.
Also, I'm not sure if I could be a willing creature at this moment.
Yeah,
I can only do my size or smaller, so
yeah.
Mm.
the sun's getting real low.
Okay, but you recognise that he doesn't even recognise a word that you're saying, and he doesn't have the ability to formulate sounds or other than sort of guttural cries and things.
I'm going to say I recognise this spell.
Okay.
I've succeeded on it a few times. I will hold Eldritch Blast for if anyone comes within sight range.
Okay.
Sight range.
Okay. So you got Eldritch Blast in the chamber. Deke, what do you want to do?
Oh, okay. How close is can I get there from 30 feet?
30 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, 30 feet will get you about 10 feet in front of Aloran. Yeah.
Okay. Because I can remove some of these effects, but I got to touch him. And if I dash, then I lose my action. Actually, I'll go up, stand next to him. I'm going to use my action to dash. So I'm near him, and I'll get ready to do this for the next turn. But I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon over behind, as sort of as a defense.
Okay.
And I'll put that. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to actually roll. I'll sort of put that behind, so a little in between us and Rosa.
Okay, so over here somewhere?
Yeah.
All right.
So it's just sort of.
So you can see the floating hammer is your bonus action. You've dashed to get there. Was that right? Did you dash to get there?
Yeah, I dashed to get there. That was my action.
Okay.
So
Is
that's all I can do.
okay. All right. Criella.
Okay, I'm going to just run up to the door at first. Oh, I'm still in my...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 25 foot to get to there.
Yeah, I guess I'll go one more. I can see around. And I'm going to cast Fireball, I guess there, so it'll get everyone. Oh,
Okay.
how wide's Fireball? It's...
You see this huge fibre. Okay, you guys would see Criella go around the corner, quickly snap off a spell, and a little line of red goes shooting out from her fingers, and then you hear this big whoosh of an explosion. Clearly a fireball on the other side of the wall. Saving throw. What do we need?
Dex, I think.
18 dex.
Okay. All right. Roll your damage. Roll your damage.
If you have magical ambush, then I think they have disadvantage on it.
What's the damage?
Okay, Burning Hands, Fireball. 32.
All right.
And then I'm also gonna bonus action Blade Song.
Okay. Okay, Blade Song goes off. Aloran, what do you want to do?
You're muted, but that's fine.
Oops. Aloran, we lost you. Oh, you're muted.
I am muted. All right, so I'm going to drop enlarge on Zolotl.
Okay.
That seems prudent at the moment. Kind of gone really big and then really back to normal really quickly. But I just want Riddle to be able to take care of him, as it seems like she knows what she's doing, and Deaky's there anyway. So I'll drop that. How steady is the wall next to me after that explosion?
Oh, solid, unharmed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
It's a 20 foot thick walls.
Right. I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold. I don't really have. Dropping a spell, that would be an action.
No, you can stop concentrating on something.
Right. So then I will hold an action with my fancy stick. I don't
Okay.
know, in case something comes back around the corner.
Okay. So if you're readying an action, then you're expending those charges and just holding the last syllable before it goes. So what spell and how many charges?
It is. I'm going to Flaming Sphere, and it's 2 charges.
Okay. All right. 4, 5. Okay. Aloran, I don't know if you can see this. Maybe not.
Just see.
Yeah, Kriel, okay.
What just happened?
Okay. All right. You see, you hear some sort of muttering and cackling down in this direction, Aloran, behind you and off to the west, through a different gap. You swing around, and there is a old hag pointing a crooked finger at you.
Awesome.
You can release this flaming sphere if you choose.
I will.
Okay. Yep.
Saving throw.
What level spell is it?
It is a 2nd level spell.
Okay. She throws up a hand and snuffs it out, and like sticking a finger in the barrel of your staff.
Ouch.
You would recognise counterspell.
Yeah. Cool beans. Yeah, that was my ready action.
Okay. And she sends this crackling negative energy coursing through you, like electricity, but it's black, and causing searing pain, and you need to do a Constitution saving throw. How'd you go?
Good. If I've done that twice, I apologise.
I can't see any yet. Oh, 6. Okay. All right, so the rest of you turn around and see Aloran cry out in pain. He's crackling and every finger is tense as a finger of death goes off, and Aloran, you take 64 necrotic damage. Solotl.
I lick my eyeballs.
Okay.
Very intensely.
Okay. All right. You hear the Criella. You see this. You see these creatures look over their shoulder at you with hatred, malice, but they turn their face toward their mistress and then go ghosting straight through the wall. And let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40. And they go and they flank Aloran. Aloran, what's your armor class?
16.
16. Okay, one of them attacks you. missing. The one on the left attacks you as well and hits you, doing 21 necrotic damage. And you need to do a Constitution saving throw as it tries to drain you somehow. You may have experienced wraiths before. Oh, you save, and it doesn't reduce your maximum, but you know that these things can. Riddle, what do you want to do? You can see 2 wraiths on a Lauren to the south now.
As they moved, did I see this? Because I had Eldritch Blast ready for a hostile.
Ah, yes. So you can fling off an Eldritch Blast, no problem.
Not a problem. So I'll just throw it straight at the first wraith I would have seen.
Yep. 3 Eldritch Blasts come sailing in.
No.
Armor class. No, natural 1. Okay. Next one. 30. That's a hit.
Damage for that one is 7.
Okay.
And the third one, 25.
And that hits as well.
So the second one's 6.
6. Okay. 2 Eldritch Blasts come slamming in. And that was actually as they come through the wall. But what do you want to do?
Alright. So Deeky is there pretty much beside Zerlotl now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Because Solotl just shrunk down, he's actually a little bit further away from you now.
Oh yeah, come to think of it, you could have used this whatever last turn because I was so big.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So, Riddle, action.
I am going to still focus on the wraiths. I am going to throw another bunch of Eldritch Blast, and I'm going to use my bonus action to throw one of those Crown of Stars.
Okay. So throwing the first 3 of the Eldritch Blast into the same one that you just hit?
Yep, I'll throw all of them into the one I hit.
Okay. All right.
And then if it's still up, then it'll get the...
Present. Okay, 15 is a hit.
It's a hit?
Yep.
Beautiful.
They don't seem to spend so much time dodging.
9. Next one, 19.
That's also a hit.
That's 11.
Okay.
And the third one, it's
And
critical.
And the third one destroys it.
Fantastic. Then I will throw my Crown of Stars at the other one I can see.
Okay. Roll to hit with the crown. With the moat. 20.
That's 27 to hit.
Class 27 hits. Easy.
And that's 16 radiant damage.
Ooh. Okay, takes the full damage. And is that your turn, Riddle?
For the moment, yes.
Okay. Deeky.
Okay, I'm going to move right next to Solotl
Okay.
and grab the only diamond dust I have on me.
Oof.
I hope you got more.
Okay.
I do.
And cast Greater Restoration on him
Okay.
and give him
Thank
back his intelligence so we can talk to him.
Okay. You regain your faculties. Your charisma goes skyrocketing up to whatever it was before. Same with your intelligence.
So as my charisma goes up, I'm gonna do a slow-mo to whirl my head as if I had a long, slashy hair.
All right. You're driving in your convertible. Okay. All right.
Solotl.
Good one, Deeky. You brought him back to the land of the coherent. Anything else, Deeky?
No, my bonus actions.
I think it's a bonus action. You can move your spiritual weapon, or I'm not sure. You're like,
I think you can move and attack.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
okay,
gonna-
So let me move it over towards. I can actually touch it. So you can move it over towards the wraith.
How far can it go? Let me know.
Isn't it 30 feet, I think?
There's
I think
10.
it's 20.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to make that. I don't think it was going to make that this turn, but we'll see.
Yeah, 20 feet.
Okay, all right. So it comes floating over menacingly to aggress this wraith, but it's not quite there yet. But any movement? Oh, you've already done moving, haven't you, to move over there? Okay, Criella, where are you? You're still up the top there somewhere? There we go.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
How high's the wall in front of there?
At least 20 feet, in some places more.
Okay.
You know it's about 20 feet thick. It's a sort of walkway, like a castle walkway, that you would normally be able to walk along.
I think I'll just go around. With my blade song, I get an extra 10 feet of movement.
Okay. So 40 feet.
Yeah, before dashing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then... that's interesting. I can dash as a bonus action with Rogue, so I'm gonna dash, go up right behind her, and one swing, short sword, one swing, cat's eye shot.
Okay.
.30 to hit.
Okay, 30 hits.
7 damage, and then I'm gonna sneak attack.
I don't think you can sneak attack this unless you've got some special ability.
What? I have
She knows you're there.
swashbuckler, so I can,
Oh,
assuming
okay.
there's no one else next to me, I can
Okay, fair enough.
do it. So that's 18 damage sneak attack, and then second swing. 29 to hit.
29 hits.
8 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's me.
Okay. Aloran, you have a wraith on you. What do you want to do?
Run away screaming.
You're very badly injured.
Yeah. Do I have a sense of where the door is?
Door?
Yeah.
To go back to the stair.
Yeah.
Yes, it's all around you. Or you just have to keep thinking about it and succeed 3 times. You know, it takes about three successful rounds.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't have to go to a place where it was thinner more than others. It's just wherever I choose.
At least around here, yeah.
Right. Okay.
You can still feel it. You can still feel that the veil is thin here.
Sure. Not entirely certain what I can. I'm going to just lash out at this guy in front of me again with a flaming spear.
Okay. Flaming sphere. Is that a roll to hit?
That's a dex saving throw.
Okay. It gets a fail. 6.
So it takes
5 fire damage.
Yep.
Whoosh, as the flaming sphere goes rolling across it.
Then that's my
Turn.
really crappy action.
Okay. Criella. How badly injured are you looking? Don't tell me your actual hit points, just, half, third.
Half.
Yeah, okay.
A bit above half.
Okay. Eloran, I don't know if you can see Criella and Rosa.
I can see their bars, but I can't really.
Yeah, I can just see Lauren's head.
Yeah, right. Okay, so you can tell something's going on over there. Creola,
Yes.
she points at you. Let's see. Again, with her bone wand, and we'll just jump into the cone of silence.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Have I ever got you, Creola?
Pardon?
Yeah. Okay. So, Creola, she was saving this for Alora and are about to use it because she hit Alora with the finger of death, with the intention to power word kill. But she just looks at you, and just says "die," and throws her most powerful 9th level spell at you. Utter a word of power, compelling one creature to die instantly. If it's got less than 100 hit points, it dies. And I'm guessing that's gonna drop you.
Yeah, my max is below 100. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, but that's why she doesn't know that. So she just knows that you're sort of fully, you're all capable, powerful characters. So she would just hit people once with something decent. But if she can see that you're badly injured, then that might be enough to finish you off. But when we get to you, don't give that away because people won't know. I'm pretty sure there's revivifiers and whatnot in the party for in a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're back. Solotto, what do you want to do?
Run. For one. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite there.
Okay.
I'll do it as a bonus action. Just a question. Red hands. And it's an action. I'll action dash.
Okay. To race over to be next to the wraith?
Mhm.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. And I don't sense the witch, I know, right?
No, you don't.
Okay. So yeah, I'll stay there.
Okay. The wraith attacks you, Aloran.
By the way, is the summoned Fae still with us? Shouldn't we be in the initiative?
Someone what, sorry?
The Fae
My
creature.
Fae, but she only lasted an hour.
Yeah, and we.
So she's
we
probably
said it was-
probably still
Yeah.
around.
Sweet. I suppose that's because.
Any concentration required for that, Aloran?
Yes.
You've been hit a few times is all I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, which is fair. Do you want me to?
I don't know. Let's just
I'm quite
let's
happy
just
for you to say.
let's assume he's out of it for now.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
Okay. The wraith hisses at you, Lauren. Seems to be trying to focus fire, but it misses with a 10. And you dodge it. Riddle, what do you want to do?
I'm assuming I saw Criella go out the front door.
Kriella, yeah, I believe so,
Hiding.
yeah.
Yep. Because I didn't move any at all my last turn, I can use my feline agility again.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can make it out there properly either. Otherwise, I am going to follow Criella out. So that was
Okay.
just like...
45 will get you to outside the door. 50 to there.
Yep. I'm assuming I can see Rosa now.
You can. She
She
sees you.
I'm gonna yell, I'm the only one allowed to make Sirlotl look like an idiot, and I'm gonna
Okay. Feeble mind. Crit you can see. Okay.
21 intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Okay. All right. She is going to throw up a, what the hell it's called? A counterspell. But she doesn't know what. Oh, you're casting Feeble Mind. Oh,
You should know the level.
yeah, she can cast
8th
it.
level. I can't use a reaction during my turn, can I?
You can.
Can I counterspell her counterspell?
No.
I didn't think
Only if
that'd
it's
be-
only a cantrip. Okay, so she uses her eighth level counterspell to counterspell it.
But she still has. Oh, 8th level. Okay.
Well, then she can take another one of my creative stars to the face.
Yeah, good idea. Roll to
I've
hit.
got 3 left.
Good.
27.
Oh, hits. Ray damage.
So she counterspells. She takes 31 to the face.
Oh my god. Okay. The cracked porcelain sort of falls away, and you can see this black, like night sky behind it.
I'm going to look her straight in the eyes and go, I think mistakes were made.
Behind you, slumped in the rain, is a figure collapsed on the ground, wrapped in a wet cloak.
Mistakes were definitely made. That's my turn.
Diki, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna come up to my 30 feet, which I think will just bring them right next to them, around here.
To the south? Yeah, that's right. Yep. You go and join the wraith battle.
Yep. And then I'm gonna cast. I'll cast. I'll cast Mass Cure Wound.
Okay.
A couple of us that need healing.
Yep.
At least 2. I'm not sure how far Cruella is over there. But,
I don't think you can quite see Corella from where you are.
no, we can't. But I can cast it a distance.
It's
Yeah.
within 60 feet.
It's
It's-
a
Yeah,
30 foot
it's so
stair with
I'm
a-
going to cast it like 30 feet away in between us.
Yep.
So it hits us and then hopefully gets over in that area as well, even though I can't see it.
So you're just blasting out that'll heal everyone, because otherwise you have to target who it
Yeah, it's got
hits.
target me and
Yep. So you can't
Yeah,
target it if you can't see it.
oh okay then. Yeah, at least me and Elrin.
Okay. And
And
Solotl.
Solotl if he needs any, but
Okay.
I'm not sure if he does. But just the 3 of us.
Okay. So the 3 of you get 35 hit points each.
Good.
Eloran probably badly needed that from the sounds of things. I think there was one heal that went off. Criella, we know what
and then I'm going to move my sword up to.
Oh yeah, bonus action. You can have a thwack with it if you want. Crunch.
Yeah. Let's have a weapon.
Spell attack. Armor class 21 hits. Damage.
That's not damaging it.
Well, that's a 2-hit roll. Alright, 7 force damage. Doosh. You see it recoil a little. Krilla, we know what you're doing. Lauren.
Lauren's going to breathe a huge sigh of relief and say, "Thank you, Dickie." As can he see Criella over just inside the doorway?
No, you can't. You, if you do spend an action to try and go and look around for Cruella, but Cruella's not standing there.
Right. Okay. I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And try and get out of the way of the very scary wraith. But not so far that he's, out of helping distance from Solotl. And
Okay, so you move south 15 feet, and now you can see Riddle's cloak in a pile, collapsed on the ground. Cruella's, yep, over in this area, in the gap between the wall. She's lying in a heap.
I'm definitely running over to her.
Okay, so
as far as I can go.
So that's 15.
So maybe another 15.
Yeah, so then you go another 15. And
I'll say her name so my friends know that where I'm going.
Okay, so you're pointing or something and you're saying,
yeah, I'm saying, oh my God, Cruella.
Cruella.
Yeah, I'm heading in. It's very obvious, right?
Yeah. Okay. Now, Riddle, you are back. Oh, crikey. You made her burn her 8th. Okay. Okay, she gets a wand out, gestures at you, taps her own temple, and then points at you. Can you roll a wisdom saving throw?
Can I cast counterspell?
You can. But you will need to roll to see what level of spell you counter. Because it's higher than 3rd.
I cast it at 4. Sorry, I cast it, I believe, at 5th level because Warlock.
Fifth level. Yeah. Okay, all right. In that case, you don't need to roll, but you manage to. Do you roll? Oh, you still have to roll it. Sorry.
Roll.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a D20.
Okay. Roll high. Roll high. High's good. 2's not high. Okay. Okay, so something happens. The nightmares within your that are close to the surface with all of the insanities and dreams you've been having lately, and something happens and it seems to come out. Whatever it is that you've been dreaming of lately, some sort of watery monster, and you need to do a wisdom saving throw.
I'll do the throw, but I just need to double check if it's a frightening effect. I think I have.
It is a frightening effect.
Okay.
Advantage or something, or immunity?
No, if someone attempts to. I think it is. Let me double check. I'm immune to being charmed. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, I think it might be charmed.
Okay.
I mistook it for something else.
Yeah, this is the Fey, Archfey. Warlock. Yeah.
I think that's
That's
if
right.
you succeed, you can have them do the saving throw.
Yeah.
And it becomes like reversed, like you are casting it on them.
Sorry, it's not one I get to use very often. So.
Okay, so your nightmares come alive, but you see through it as some sort of illusion. And you can comfortably ignore it. You're not the boss of me. And you can see Rosa to the south, and she moves away from you. Solotl.
Okay, I'm gonna take a swing with the dagger.
Okay.
And the Wraith. So that's a crit.
Oh,
because of
nice
the
one.
dagger.
Yes.
So I'm gonna burn a third level slot. So that's
Okay.
4 doubled, so that's 88 radiant damage.
Nice.
I'm gonna roll in roll 20, so then. No, let's go with the independent. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 88. Did that appear? You did not. Why?
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. I'll roll in roll 20 twice.
Okay.
1 and 2. That's
All
30
right.
radiant damage.
Okay. You destroy it just with your paladin smite, given that you've targeted this thing right in the throat, and with the wicked blade it finally bites deep and you destroy the wraith.
Yeah. Without even looking. Second time I'm gonna run this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's Rosa, right?
Yes. You can see she's just taking a little bit of cover as best she can, but she's got Riddle to the north. It's a little.
Riddle to the north. I don't see Riddle. I see.
No. So is that your actions now?
Yeah. I'm gonna throw the dagger
Okay.
at Rosa.
Okay. Roll to hit, but it'll be at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Yep.
So I roll twice. 14.
No, it misses.
Okay.
There's something under her dress that's like she's. It sounds more like wood or bone or something. Riddle.
Okay. Sorry, my turn order hadn't updated. My mistake. If I can still see her?
Yep.
I am going to cast Hold Person on her.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. You cast Hold Person, and for some reason it doesn't land. You don't know why.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to throw another crown of stars at
Yes. Old reliable.
28.
28 hits. How much damage? You need a big one?
38.
Oh, you
Nice.
right in the face. Her head explodes and she crumples into a heap. Wow.
I'm just going to look at her. I can't believe that worked!
Nice.
Well done.
And
I'm going to. Sorry, I'm just going to run out to Criella to make sure she's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look at her. Her fingers are all clenched over like hooks. Her face is contorted into some sort of scream. Every vein in her face is sort of risen and black, and she's clearly died.
Xerath will cast Revivify.
Okay.
I was going to say, how many turns has it been?
You're not sure.
It had
But
been 1 round.
yeah.
Can I cast can I cast Spare the Dying cantrip?
No, because
She's not. She's actually dead. So
okay.
Spare the Dying sort of stabilizes someone who's bleeding out, but she's not.
Yeah, so I would Revivify.
Revivify. Okay.
It's, if she died within the last minute.
Okay. So you kneel, Solotl. Get out your 300 gold worth of diamond dust.
Yep.
And you touch Krilla on the forehead, and then Krilla, your eyes open, and you return to life with 1 hit point.
I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Okay.
Kind of, a little useless, but holy shit.
Yeah. That power word kill was intended for you, Aloran. Her tactic was to land a finger of death on someone, a non-fighter, and then follow up with a power word kill.
Okay, and I'm going to
Nice.
cast some Cure Wounds.
Okay, Cure Wounds goes off. The healing word goes off. Cure Wounds, 60 healing, a 6th level spell. That was from Diki, I believe.
I guess so to top us off with Aura of Vitality. So that's over a minute. 2d6 once per turn. To someone.
I'm already at.
Yeah,
Nice.
so
I think
I thought,
Creella's at
I
maximum. Her maximum's not that huge, so...
that's okay. I'll start with Alorin. And meanwhile, I'll be also looking for the dagger that I just threw.
Riddle's gonna
Thank you.
pat Criella on the shoulder and go, "Honey, sleeping during combat's my job. Have naps other times."
Thank you. That was interesting. Krell
Yeah.
looks very embarrassed.
Alorin, all of those are going to you. Just let me know when you're good.
Riddle's gonna stretch. I could go for a nap right now.
No, I think
Lauren still looks
I'm
quite badly injured, though. You can see that Lauren's...
Says Vicky.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. That's like over the course of a minute.
Okay, so what you spend the minute or so is sitting in Solotul's, bathing in his aura of vitality, curing each other, licking your wounds, as Rosa is finally defeated. She never...
Is there a corpse?
There is a corpse, yes.
Can we have a look?
Okay.
A quick look?
You go and look, and it seems to be sort of, like a log that's burnt, or a leaf that's burnt, and has completely turned to ash, but maintained its cohesion. But then slowly it sort of crumbles in on itself. And that's the same as what seems to have happened with her. She's inside this shell of bone armour, wearing a robe over the top. But otherwise, and she's got a lot of, trinkets and curiosities and things, nothing that really stands out or radiates as inherently magical, but they're probably components of some description.
Okay. I'll cast Detect Magic.
Yeah,
in case.
yeah. Nothing radiates magic. The dust or whatever that's crumbling radiates a faint invocation magic.
The dust.
Her remains.
Regular dust seems magical in nature. Is it possible that it wasn't her? It wasn't a Rosa herself. Some kind of puppet.
kind of like
And you can hear at this point, as sometimes the rain dies down a little, you can hear those same howling, wraith-like screams all over the city.
Rosa will stand up.
No time to rest. Citizens are in need.
back into the stairway.
No. We must preserve their lives. The unfortunate.
Back into the town.
Do it.
Okay.
Is this a good resting point for Riddle?
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's just gone 20 past, so we'll stop now for 10 minutes or so, give everyone a chance for a break, and reconvene at 10:30, so in 10 minutes' time.